Welcome to the Don Haskins Center. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to request your cooperation. This ceremony is a solemn occasion that merits dignified behavior on part of the graduates as well as the audience. Please refrain from shouting out names and using noisemakers during the ceremony. Please silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Damas y caballeros, antes de dar comienzo a nuestra ceremonia, nos gustaría que nuestra graduación sea una ocasión memorable para todos ustedes. Nuestros padres, familiares y amigos desean escuchar claramente los nombres de nuestros graduandos. Objetos que hacen ruido, teléfonos celulares, pelotas o cualquier otra forma de distracción quitan importancia a esta ceremonia tan especial para nuestros estudiantes. De antemano, muchas gracias por su cooperación.
Welcome to the 28th commencement of Del Valle High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Del Valle faculty and staff, along with our superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, the Board of Trustees, and the Executive Cabinet enter the Don Haskins Center.
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la Preparatoria del Valle. Favor de ponerse de pie mientras la facultad y el personal docente, acompañados por nuestro superintendente, el doctor Javier de la Torre, nuestra mesa directiva y el gabinete ejecutivo del Distrito Escolar de Ysleta, ingresan al Centro de Eventos Especiales Don Haskins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Del Valle High School class of 2017.
Damas y caballeros, demos la bienvenida a la generación del 2017 de la Preparatoria del Valle.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 28th commencement of Del Valle High School. Before we get started, I would like to remind you of the importance of this ceremony. Please refrain from making catcalls or using noisemakers during this special event in order to allow us to make this an unforgettable event not only for your child, but also for all graduates. At this time, we ask you to please silence all electronic devices. Please join me in welcoming today's Mistress of Ceremonies, the 2017 Senior Class President, Miss Iskra Avila.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. All graduating seniors may keep their mortarboard hats on at this time. Under the leadership of retired Lieutenant Colonel Gary Crafton and Sergeant First Class Melissa Brown-Dinkins, the members of the Del Valle High School Color Guard are Cadet Captain Ileana Castro, Cadet Major Melissa Espinosa, Cadet Colonel Yvonne Davila, and Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Greenman. The national anthem will be sung by our Senior Conquistador Choir under the direction of Mrs. Lisa Serna.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Mr. Kevin Torres, Senior Class Secretary, will now recite the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by Ms. Alexis Garcia, Student Council Press Box Manager, who will recite the Texas Pledge.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would you please join me for the Texas Pledge? Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silence.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest. From our Board of Trustees, Acting President and Representative for the Bel Air area, Mrs. Connie Woodruff. Representative for the Ysleta area, Mr. Sotero G. Ramirez III. Representative for the Eastwood area, Mr. Mike Rosales. Also, please give a warm welcome to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Xavier de la Torre. Will the Superintendent's Executive Cabinet please stand to be recognized? Thank you. We are also honored to have the Del Valle Learning Community Area principals with us today. Principal of Camino Real Middle School, Mrs. Aira Resendez Perales. Principal of Valley View Middle School, Ms. Penny Bankston. Principal of Del Valle Elementary School, Mrs. Lisa Lopez. Principal of Lancaster Elementary School, Mrs. Dolores Acosta. Principal of LeBaron Park Elementary School, Mrs. Norma Sierra. Principal of Mission Valley Elementary School, Mrs. Veronica Alvidres. And Principal of Presa Elementary School, Mrs. Rosa Lujan. We would also like to recognize our Tigua representative, Mr. Ralph Gomez. Our assistant principals, Mr. Felipe de Jesus Barraza, Mrs. Laura Ponce, Mr. Jesus Serna, and Ms. Cynthia Severance Ponce. Our instructional specialist, Mrs. Yolanda Solis. Counselors, Mrs. Stacy Berry, Mrs. Guadalupe Fino, Ms. Martha Piedra, Mrs. Leticia Rodriguez, and Mrs. Yasmin Villa. Principals Advisory Committee Advisors, Ms. Gislem Avila, Mr. Christopher Lopez, Student Activities Director, Mrs. Cindy Spitz, our senior class sponsors, Mrs. R. Lorena Estala, and Mr. Christopher Sanchez. Our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Ivan Rangel. At this time, I would like to introduce our Del Valle High School principal, Mr. Antonio Acuña.
Thank you, Iskra. Class of 2017, good afternoon, students, community members, parents, family, and friends. Buenas tardes, estudiantes, miembros de la comunidad, padres, familia, y amigos. This is just the beginning for the class of 2017, which wanted to be different and has done that, not only through their hard work, but also with their commitment and loyalty to the community. Class of 2017, you were all just juniors when I first met you, and I knew then that this was just the beginning of your journey. Not knowing what to expect from my second graduating class, you managed to accept me as your leader, which made my second year memorable. How can we not forget your senior trip class to San Antonio? Extending this trip to 4 days instead of 3 was easy because of your tenacity and your perseverance. Your hard work will pay off, knowing that Del Valle will shine bright even more. So thank you for your class gift. Our school motto reflects our instruction, skills, dedication, and I am pleased to say that one family, one destiny is not only a motto, but also a belief. This belief is evident of the many accolades achieved year after year. We are one for many reasons. Let's start with being the only comprehensive high school in the Ysleta Independent School District to achieve all 7 TA distinctions for the second year in a row. But this could not be possible without the help of my administrators, my cabinet, and most importantly, my teachers. So today I'm saying thank you. Our OFA belief is more evident when we are dealing with the individual student. Our students continue to make history and put Del Valle on the map. But how about this student in particular, Enrique Granado Chavez, who will be attending MIT in the fall on a Fulbright scholarship. This year, Del Valle student athletes prepared through hard work, training, and commitment, all while being a student first. Congratulations to our football team, who continues to make the playoffs year after year, 13 years straight to be exact. And to this year's district champions in boys golf, making history for the first time. Boys wrestling, boys basketball, girls soccer, softball making a history, vice district champion run, and regional runner-up champions, boys soccer. Who continue to be the only high school in El Paso with two state titles. Conquistadores always do everything with heart and passion. Will that explain why we were the only high school in the district to receive sweepstakes in fine arts? First division in marching band, concert band, jazz band, choir, and orchestra. Class of 2017, your time is limited. So don't waste it, but more importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and your dreams. There will be many obstacles in the years ahead, but that's what makes life exceptional. You arrive at Del Valle as adventurers, explorers, visionaries, and voyagers. You now have what it takes to travel and conquer the world. It's that the conquistadores you have become. Parents, thank you parents, grandparents, family, and friends for entrusting me and our staff with your children. Gracias, padres, abuelos, familiares y amigos, por confiar en mí y nuestro personal con sus hijos. Congratulations to the class of 2017. As this is just the beginning, always remember that we are one because we are one family, one destiny. I would like to introduce our Ysleta Independent School District Superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, y bienvenidos a todos. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome parents, families, friends, and loved ones here today to share in one of life's most important rites of passage. Something I've shared with other schools that many of you may or may not be aware of, but the group of students before you, the 2017 graduating class from Del Valle High School, is the last group of students born in the 20th century. They are now in the 21st century, but when they were born, it was likely 1998, 1999. Am I right? Last group of students from the 20th century. Congratulations on that distinction. Some of you are out there doing the math going, wait. It's hard not to interpret this graduation ceremony as the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, a sort of finish line that you've set your sight on since you were first entering elementary school. I feel a profound sense of reward and fulfillment when I look at you, your unmistakable excitement, satisfaction, and your pride. We understand and we share in your sentiments. In a few minutes, you'll accept a high school diploma, a symbol affirming this accomplishment. However, while your high school diploma triggers the first step on what promises to be an interesting life's journey, the society that will welcome you has never been so complex and so complicated. It will require far more than a high school diploma to navigate through the imminent changes and disruptions that will define the world that you will inhabit. And it has never been more in need of extraordinary leadership, intellect, empathy, ethics, and character. This will have to come from your generation. Our dreams, aspirations, and our passions are important, perhaps critical in not just living, but in thriving. However, dreams and aspirations without execution will remain just that, dreams and aspirations. You must execute, act, sacrifice, and persevere. You must diligently, earnestly, and boldly pursue those dreams and aspirations. I'm the product of two young parents from Jalisco, Mexico, who traveled 3 days to settle in Northern California. Neither of my parents had a formal education, and neither of them spoke English. Notwithstanding, they were determined to raise their future children in a country that at the time had the best public school system in the world. Me and my brothers and sisters still marvel at a 20-year-old boy, really, with a third grade education, had the foresight, the maturity, and the discipline to alter his life so dramatically to improve ours. We appreciate the courage of our mother, a young wife with limited exposure and experiences, who agreed to accompany him to this foreign world and start a new life. My siblings and I were English learners before the term was coined. In our town, few people spoke English or shared our culture. So when the Latino population began to grow, my mother was hired to be a bilingual aide before there was such thing as a bilingual aide. She did that for 30 years. She's absolutely serious when she says she learned to read, write, and speak English along with the first graders that she worked with. For 40 years, my father worked in lumber mills, intentionally working the graveyard shift. That's 11 p.m. at night. You get off at 7 in the morning. He did that because oftentimes the morning shift, workers wouldn't show up, and he'd get to work a double shift. It wasn't until after we graduated from high school that my parents' commitment to our education became abundantly clear. That's when we discovered that our parents had saved enough money to make sure we had, there are 4 of us, tuition for undergraduate college. Suddenly, all the double shifts, the rare family vacations, our modest clothing, and my father's absence at school events became crystal clear. In essence, they, like many of your parents, grandparents, cousins, uncles, aunts, sacrificed a bit of their life to position you, their children, to thrive and enjoy a far better quality of life than they are experiencing themselves. Ultimately, my parents never wavered from that dream to provide us with a great education. Much in the same way, I am sure your families and loved ones will never waver in their support of your education. The reality is that every one of you likely has or had an adult in your life who believes in you, who's made sacrifices for you, who's encouraged you along the journey that we get to celebrate today. The best way to show your appreciation is by maniacally almost, continuing your education and your pursuit of those dreams and aspirations. A baccalaureate degree, that's a bachelor's degree, is today's high school diploma. Class of 2017, we join in the celebration of your accomplishments today, not because you are crossing a finishing line, but because you have triumphed. Earning your diploma demanded sacrifice, discipline, resilience, resolve, and above all, perseverance. Take these skills and apply them to everything you do from this day forward. Our greatest hope is that your time with us in the Ysleta Independent School District has helped you reflect, recognize, and embrace all the promise and potential that each and every one of you possess. The world that awaits you is very, very different from the one that welcomed your parents and your grandparents. But we believe we have provided you with a solid foundation and we have positioned you well to have a fantastic impact on our world and on our society. Again, congratulations to the class of 2017, the last group of graduates from the 20th century. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. De La Torre. I would like to introduce one of Del Valle High School's counselors, Mrs. Leticia Rodriguez, who will present the Distinguished Achievement Program graduates, dual language graduates, and National Honor Society members.
The Ysleta Independent School District promotes participation in the Distinguished Achievement Program DAP by providing several options and educational opportunities for students to earn this extraordinary distinction. The following recipients were required to perform beyond expectations. These students accomplished all requirements on the academic achievement record transcript by completing all of the required courses successfully. It is my pleasure to recognize these students for their outstanding work. Distinguished Achievement Program graduates, please stand. Please be seated. The Ysleta Independent School District also promotes participation in the dual language program. The following recipients were required to complete 8 required dual language courses. These students fulfilled all required courses successfully. It is my pleasure to recognize these students for their outstanding work. Dual language program graduates, please stand. Please be seated. At this time, we would like to recognize the senior members of the various honor societies. Please hold your applause until all honor societies have been called. Graduates, please stand as your society is recognized. The National Honor Society, 70 senior members. Please be seated. The Spanish National Honor Society, 20 senior members. Please be seated. The French National Honor Society, 22 senior members. Please be seated. The National English Honor Society, 28 senior members. Please be seated. And the National Art Honor Society, 7 senior members. Please be seated. May we please have a round of applause to recognize these Honor Society graduates. Please help me to welcome our counselor who will be presenting the Del Valle High School Scholarship recipients, Mrs. Yasmin Villa.
At this time, if I can please have all students who have received post-secondary financial aid to include scholarships, grants, military monies, including students who have enlisted in military service, please stand to be recognized. This year, the class of 2017 would like to present Dr. De La Torre with $5,905,844. Congratulations, seniors. Graduates, you may be seated. I would like to introduce one of our counselors, Mrs. Guadalupe Fino.
It gives me great honor to recognize the top 10% students of the 2017 graduating class. These students are identified by their white and silver gowns. Top 10% students, please stand at this time. Congratulations on your top academic status. You may be seated. This is a very special moment in our ceremony as I present the top 10 graduates of the 2017 graduating class. They are dressed in their white gowns to denote their top 10 status. The top 2 graduates will receive a medal to commemorate their scholastic achievement. Please stand and remain standing when your name is announced. Number 10, Evan Diego Villalba. Number 9, Miriam Pedrosa. Number 8, Dario Beltran. Number 7, Sarah Dominguez. Number 6, Miguel Andrés Garcia. Number 5, Michelle Nicole Rodriguez. Number 4, Irvin Abram Sanchez. Number 3, Mónica Carmela Guerrero. Salutatorian, Paulina Juliet Lopez. And number 1, our valedictorian, Enrico Kurtz Granados Chavez. You may be seated. Mr. Antonio Acuña will now present the salutatorian and the valedictorian.
It is my pleasure to present our number 2 graduate, who is National Merit Scholar and will be attending the New Mexico State University, and who will deliver the salutatory address, Ms. Pauline Juliet Lopez.
Welcome, family, friends, and distinguished guests, to this momentous part of our lives. Today, we say goodbye to a present that will quickly become our past. But before I get too much into the real thing, there's a few people that I'd like to mention. I'm very grateful to all the people that I've met in my time here, but there are a few that I'd like to give a special thanks to. Firstly, to Mr. De La O for giving me my first B and teaching me how to deal with it, which definitely prepared me for calculus, which in turn quickly became one of my favorite classes, and that was all thanks to Ms. Gonzalez. And to Mrs. Rivera for not only giving me a place to run away to, a place that felt like a second home, but for encouraging and inspiring me through my 4 years here. And a special thanks to my counselor, Ms. Villa, for listening to every complaint and problem and offering not only advice, but also support. To Sam and Aaron for always giving me a reason to laugh, to Irvin for always believing me when I couldn't believe in myself, and to Connie for just being there through it all. And of course, I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for the people that deserve the most thanks. My family has always been my biggest supporters and inspirations. My 2 sisters and my brother paved the way for me and became my guides, so thank you very much. And Mom, Dad, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. If it weren't for your encouragement and motivation, who knows who I'd be. I love you. So now that the sap is out of the way, I want to address everyone. The majority of us have grown up amongst the same people for most of our lives. After today, however, that security will kind of go away. Most of us won't know what tomorrow will bring, and that's scary, but it's also exciting. It's a chance for us all to create new memories and have new experiences. I'm sure everyone here has had at least one person tell you that high school will be the best years of your life. For my sake, as much as each of your own, I hope that that's not true. Not to say that the time we spent here was not good. We've made memories that couldn't be made anywhere else. But regardless of your experience here, whether you loved high school or you hated it, my only hope is that there is bigger and better out there for all of us. Don't let this be the best your life will ever be. I remember my teacher, Miss Merritt, she had a toy butterfly in a jar, and she told me once not to be the butterfly trapped in a jar, but rather be the one that breaks free. And so what I'm trying to say is, don't let high school be the jar that traps you. Cherish your memories and your time at Del Valle, of course, but move on. Aim for bigger and better and higher. And don't worry about leaving us all behind, because no matter who we become once we leave this place, there will always be a part of us that belongs to Del Valle. So good luck and goodbye, and here's to the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Paulina Lopez. Now to deliver his farewell address, our class of 2017 valedictorian, who will be attending MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Mr. Enrico Granados Chavez.
Thank you so much, Mr. Acuna, for the introduction, and thank you so much for being a great principal these past 2 years. We couldn't have asked for a better principal. But before I begin, I'd like to take a selfie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So some of y'all thought I was gonna make it, huh? You know if I'm talking to you. Bienvenidos y buenos días, señores y señoras. Muchas gracias por atender la ceremonia de graduación. Es un día especial para todos nosotros. Todos hemos pasado por muchos obstáculos para llegar aquí. Hemos pasado por pobreza, estrés, separaciones, soledad y distancia. Pero después de todos los obstáculos, lo logramos. Y ese es el tiempo para celebrar. Finalmente graduarnos y seguir la siguiente etapa de nuestras vidas con la misma o con aún más ambición que tuvimos estos últimos 4 años. Before I begin my speech or my message that I want to deliver to you guys, I have a small list of people who I want to thank. I need to give a huge shout out and thank you to the following people for building me on who I am today. So, Emily Frances Glover, Samantha Ray Piñon, the math team members, Giovan Baltasar, Brian Valenzuela, Monica Saldaña, Samantha Ray Piñon again, and Chris Carmona. My personal best teachers, math team teacher and math teacher, Ms. Gonzalez, science teacher, Mr. De La O, and science teacher, Ms. Bryant. Thank you for being great teachers. And thank you so much to seriously everyone else who supported me along the way. Gracias también a la madre más hermosa, amorosa, inteligente, amable, fuerte, energética y valiente de todo el mundo. Mi madre, Ana María Chávez Mendoza. No nada más me diste vida, pero me diste tu vida cuando yo nací. Pasaste por muchos obstáculos conmigo, pero todos los obstáculos los pasaste por mis hermanos y yo. Con todo mi corazón, te doy las gracias por ser mi verdadero amor. Con eso también les doy muchas gracias a mi hermano Lorenzo Granados por guiarme como un mentor y crecer conmigo, y a mi hermana, que aún está chiquita, pero va a hacer muchas cosas grandes, Zoe Granados, por ser la luz de la casa. Gracias. So there's one unique thing about the Valle High School. As someone who came from Cuauhtemoc, Chihuahua, Mexico, out of all the 9 schools I've been in, the Valle High School has been the most friendly, motivational, humblest, yet amazingly academic and athletic school there has ever been. So thank you, the Valle High School, for being a great leader and a great role model for the world. I really appreciate the things you do. When we walked the halls as graduating seniors, it was hard to believe that we were leaving. We are seniors, but we are still way too young. Our class is so young and so full of possibilities for the future. We can do infinite amount of things. We can hike, we can learn new languages, we can taste new foods, we can explore the world. So what do we do with so many possibilities ahead of us? We spend our time scrolling through memes. The Valle High School class is just about the first class to be just simply a bunch of memes. We share memes, we love memes, we do all type of things with memes. If you don't think you like memes, think again. We all like pictures on the internet, just one way or another. You might be thinking, bro, what's so cool about being a bunch of memes? Well, last time I checked, it is the most successful and happy people who envelop what a meme is. So I really hope the best for the class of 2017 for us to also be memes. And we aren't afraid to continue to be part of these memes and to continue to make good changes towards the world. So dab your days away. Relate to Peep and Kermit the Frog whenever possible, and also to SpongeBob. Spend Saturdays with the boys. Respect women and men. Always remember Harambe 2016. Don't always lie. Smile randomly when you remember a funny meme, and send funny and healthy pictures as conversations, like the Kunya Matata meme. Keep doing the little things in life that make you happy. And by the time the big things in life come around, you'll be much more worldly and appreciate these things with the humblest of minds that memes have given you. So stay woke, take opportunities and keep hold of them. Before I leave, however, boys, if we can create a Facebook class of the Valle class of 2017, that would be pretty lit. Just send me a sick invite. I really wish the best for all of you. I know you'll end up doing great things for yourself and someone else. Always remember to give and think. Stay humble and keep learning. The grind never stops. Gracias por toda la ayuda de Valle High School y todas las familias que han podido crear la comunidad de esta escuela. Tengan un buen día y una buena vida. Deseo lo mejor para todos ustedes. It is with heavy heart that we say bye to the Valle High School. But let us not say bye to the memories, to the stone-set friendships, to the lessons we have learned, and to the families we have created. Thank you so much to Valle High School for being one in a million. And thank you so much for your time. After we graduate, stay safe and always keep improving. Let us move on to the next part of our lives. Once again, the grind never stops. Finally, let's graduate already. Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique Granado Chavez, for your farewell address. Senior Class President Iskra Avila and Senior Class Vice President Angelica Sainz will present a gift from the class of 2017. It's a symbol of deep appreciation for Del Valle High School.
The class of 2017, both officers and members, have worked tirelessly to raise enough money to make our goals a reality.
We are ecstatic and honored to continue the tradition of presenting our great school with not only one gift, but several.
On behalf of the class of 2017,
we present our gifts to Del Valle High School.
Are you ready? Class of 2017. Changing the face of Del Valle forever.
Thank you, Ms. Avila, Ms. Sainz, for your presentation. Actually, that was 5 gifts, and one more gift that I'm wearing today. Remember the ring you guys gave me? Thank you for that too, guys. So thank you for class of 2017. The Conquistador Award is a symbol of success and of overcoming obstacles. This award is given to students, not necessarily the best academic students or the best athletes, but those who displayed the spirit of Del Valle High School. Numerous students were nominated for this award, and all are very worthy in one way or another. These selected students will represent all who have given their time, efforts, and talent to Del Valle family. Mr. Christopher Lopez, the voice of Del Valle, will read the bios of the Conquistador recipients.
Our first recipient is a member of the Multinational Business Academy. He competes with our Future Business Leaders of America club, of which he has advanced to state and is the club website designer. He is an officer for our Engineering Academy, in which he has placed in various competitions, and is also a member of the National Honor Society, the men's soccer team, and has a seat on the Student Board of Directors for the Federal Reserve Bank, and is a certified IRS tax preparer. He is a dedicated student and has a great rapport with all his peers and teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Conquistador Award goes to Mr. Sebastian Vega. Our second recipient is also a member of the MBA and has received industry certifications in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and IRS tax preparation. She is ranked in the top 10% of her class and is the National Honor Society President, a member of National English Honor Society, a member of the Principals Advisory Committee, and competed with Future Business Leaders of America, where she has placed at the local and state level. This student spends her time volunteering for the community by preparing taxes for free and truly exemplifies the type of student that represents Del Valle. In recognition of her dedication to Del Valle, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Melissa Dominguez. Our third Conquistador recipient exemplifies the characteristics of a great individual, gentleman, student, and athlete. He holds the highest position of battalion commander for JROTC and has successfully served as a battalion executive officer, the battalion training officer, the physical training team commander, and co-commander of both the armed drill team and the mixed color guard. Outside of JROTC, he is a member of the National Honor Society, the boys track team, and captain of the cross-country team. He plans to continue his education at the University of Texas at El Paso, majoring in history, joining the senior ROTC program, and will be commissioned as a U.S. Army officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alexander Greenman. As a member of the MBA, this student has industry certifications in Microsoft PowerPoint, IRS tax preparation, and will graduate with college credit hours. She has shown her hard work and ability to multitask by being the MBA event coordinator, public affairs officer for JROTC, a member of the National Honor Society, president for National English Honor Society, secretary for Future Business Leaders of America, a member of Junior Leadership El Paso, and the Del Valle track team. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth Conquistador recipient is Miss Victoria Hernandez. As a member of the Big Black Blue football team, this student has taken part in a rigorous course load and is ranked number 10 in his class. He has shown his hard work and ability to multitask by not only participating in athletics, but by also being active in the National Honor Society, English National Honor Society, Student Council, and was part of Del Valle's first ever district championship golf team. On numerous occasions and in various classes throughout his high school career, he has been awarded outstanding student awards for his dedication to his studies, but none other than being named this year's Conquistador. Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth Conquistador recipient is Mr. Evan Villalba. Our sixth Conquistador recipient is also a member of the Multinational Business Academy, ranked number 16 in her class, will be graduating with 30 college credit hours, and is certified by the IRS. She has shown her hard work and ability to being active on campus as an officer of the class of 2017, a member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, Student Board of Directors for the Hospitals of Providence, Student Council, and Future Business Leaders of America. She is a true ambassador of Del Valle and the Business Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natalia Gastello. As a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and the Multinational Business Academy, this student has obtained industry certifications in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and IRS tax preparation. He was a press box manager, or better known as the Eyes in the Sky, captain of his golf team, where he was honored with all-district first team, and was part of the history-making basketball team that won their first ever bi-district championship, along with back-to-back district championships. He is a well-rounded student athlete that exemplifies the excellence that Del Valle graduates from their high school. Ladies and gentlemen, our 7th Conquistador recipient is Mr. Xavier Alvarez. Our 8th recipient is driven to excel in school, home, and church. She is a member of the JROTC, serving as the Cadet Brigade Commander and Cadet Colonel. She was the Del Valle Battalion Commander until her promotion as the District JROTC Commander. She is a member of the Principals Advisory Committee, National Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and Leadership El Paso. She has amassed over 560 community service hours and has been awarded a national 3-year ROTC scholarship to Texas Tech University, where she will graduate and be commissioned as a U.S. Army officer. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Yvonne Davila. Our 9th Conquistador recipient reflects hard work and dedication to Del Valle. His inspiration, aptitude, and passion reflect his upbringing, making himself a true leader. Being involved in extracurricular activities has proven him capable of handling a full course load on top of being part of the Big Bad Blue football team. He was vice president for Student Council, a member of the track team, Valor, STEM Academy, Spanish National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, FRC, VEX, and the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Isaiah Hairston. Our last Conquistador recipient has paved the way for her unwavering, loyal support to her community and school. She served as an ambassador as the Student Council President and a member of the Principals Advisory Committee. She was inducted into the National Honor Society, a member of the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, the Cross Country and Track Teams, and the French National Honor Society. It is through determination and inspiration that this student can reflect on her journey and instill the beauty of being a Del Valle graduate amongst her peers. She has led various community service projects on campus, benefiting unfortunate community students and their families, all while keeping the spirit of Del Valle alive. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Daisy Avila. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Conquistador recipients.
Good job, guys. members of the Ysleta Board of Trustees, Dr. De La Torre, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present the Del Valle class of 2017. I certify that these students have met all requirements of the Ysleta Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency and are certified to receive their diploma. Please help me welcome to accept the Del Valle High School class of 2017, our acting board president, Ms. Connie Woodruff.
Good afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As acting board president, it's an honor to participate in today's ceremony. Graduation is such an important event in our students' lives, so I'd like to begin by thanking all the friends and family who supported our seniors on their educational path. I would also like to thank the hardworking faculty and staff of Del Valle High School. Through your dedication and persistence, our graduates are now prepared to take on the world with knowledge, skills, and encouragement you have expertly provided. Last but not least, the class of 2017. Del Valle High School has a distinguished record of excellence in its graduates, and you are no different. You are Big Bad Blue. The newest generation of conquistadors who represent the hope and promise of our community. As you set out to achieve your college and career goals, you will have multiple opportunities to make a positive difference in this world, the way many Del Valle graduates have done before you. But regardless of the challenges that you will inevitably come your way, always remember where you came from, always remember to lend a helping hand, and always remember the loyalty, spirit, and pride that comes from being a conquistador. One family, one destiny. You will forever bleed blue. And now, seniors, it is my pleasure to announce that you have successfully completed your education at the Ysleta Independent School District. Mr. Acuna, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby accept that these students have fulfilled the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to graduate. You should clap for that. That's great. Congratulations, conquistadors. You did it. Best wishes and good luck to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Ms. Woodruff. And now to present the 2017 graduates of Del Valle High School is Mr. Jesus Serna and Mrs. Laura Ponce, with a collaboration of Del Valle High School's principal, Mr. Antonio Acuna, who will award diplomas along with the support of our superintendent, Dr. Xavier De La Torre and Mrs. Woodruff.
Testing. Testing. Okay. Presenting the class, the Del Valle class of 2017. Our valedictorian, Enrico Kurtz Granados Chavez. Our salutatorian, Paulina Juliet Lopez. Monica Carmela Guerrero. Irvin Abraham Sanchez. Michelle Nicole Rodriguez. Miguel Andrés Garcia. Sarah Dominguez. Dario Beltran III. Miriam Pedrosa. Evan Diego Villalba. Uriel Aranda Valerio. Isca Gabriela Ávila. Giovan Baltasar. Vania Barbosa. Ulises Cano. Krista Elizabeth Carvajal. Pablo Manuel Carrillo. Jasmine Corral. Iván Davila. Melissa Nicole Dominguez. Alexa Esparza. Melissa Espinosa. Miriam Espinosa. Evelyn Bernice Felix Vallecillo. Alexis Victoria Garcia. Natalia Gestello. Amy Gomez. Jocelyn Gutierrez. Noemi Elizabeth Hernandez. Victoria Zoe Hernandez. Kayla Ray Lopez. Rosemary Crystal Mares. Raúl Mejia. Abraham Moreno. Emmanuel Oyervides. Valeria Perez. Samantha Ray Piñón. María Elizabeth Reynosa. Adrian Sanchez. Angelica Andrea Ciañez. Brittany Soria. Kevin Torres. Marcus Valverde. Christian Acevedo. Kimberly Ann Acosta. America Ruby Aguilar. Corina Aguilar. Daniel Aguilar. Eduardo Aguilar. Emily Aguilar. Jessica Aguilar Friday. Samantha Alexis Aguilera. Evan Alanis. Sandra Alva Jimenez. Rafael Alemán III. Jennifer Almanza. Yvette Alvarado Becerra. Joseph Alvarez. Verónica Guadalupe Álvarez. Xavier Alexander Alvarez. Rebecca Alvidres Garcia. Jonathan Anthony Amezquite. Nathaniel J. Araiza. Victor Jesus Arana. Jonathan Argumedo. Priscilla Arias. Antonio Arras Jr. Laura Alejandra Arriola. Daisy Mariví Avila. Ivana Angelina Avina. Bianca Vianney Bailón. Denise Bañuelos. Cadria Joensi Barraza. Oscar Daniel Barrera. Caitlin Rose Barrientos. Jesus M. Barrio. Oscar Barron. Diego Moises Becerra. Ivana Cristina Becerra. Giselle Nicole Betancourt. Jonathan Betancourt. Isaac Martin Borjon. Omar Burciaga Jr. Larry Alexander Bustillos. Justin Jason Camarillo. Esmeralda Jacqueline Campos. Luis Eduardo Campos. Michelle Castañeda. Brandon Adrian Castro. Ileana Castro. Angel Cervantes. David Chides Jr. Christina Chavez. Heriberto Abraham Chavez. Joshua Isaiah Chavez. Kimberly Chavez. Pamela Chavez. Aide Chavez Ayavar. Daisy J. Chavez Ayala. Fabian W. Chavira. Miguel A. Cobos Soria. Lluvia Conde. Joseph Anthony Contreras. Noah Andrew Contreras. Mariana Candace Cordero. Jorge Córdoba. Jessica Corral Terrazas. Francisco D. Cortez. Kevin Cortez. Cesar Allen Covarrubias Jr. Daniel Alejandro Cruz. Gilberto Arturo Cummings. Francisco de la Peña. Jimena de Santiago. Victoria A. Coralejo. Roberto J. de la Rosa. Adrian G. Delgado. Alexis Michelle Delgado. Noemí Delgado. Ricardo Delgado González. Aaron Ray Diaz. Daniel Jacob Dominguez. Hannah Renee Dominguez. Joseph Roger Dominguez. Samantha Nicole Dovenbarger. Viviana Patricia Dueñas Galeano. Brianna Monique Duran. Sofía L. Duron. Tiffany M. Joyce Embler. Arlene Enriquez. Jose Ángel Enriquez. Guillermo Escobar Jr. Karina Faye Escobar. Antonio Escobedo. Lisbeth Jacqueline Esparza. Rachel Espeleta. Megan Monet Espinosa. Inaida Sindel Espinosa. Julian Edward Esquivel. Angel Alonso Estrada. Manuel Antonio Estrada Jr. Daniel Ryan Estrada. Ellison Juliet Falcón. Alonso Benjamín Falcón. Ninfa Falcón. Jacob David Favela. Alexander Fernandez. Savannah Celeste Fernandez. Andrea Mariana Figueroa. Angela M. Flores. Kayleen Marie Flores. Emily Franco. Celine J. Galavis. Miriam Odette Galindo. Ivana Galvan. Lisa Diane Galvan. Angel Gandara Jr. Benny Garcia Jr. Hector Garcia Jr. Jamal Garcia. Jessica Garcia. Luz P. Garcia. Roy Garcia. Cedric Garcia. Samantha Garcia de Leon. David Eduardo Garcia. Marco A. Garduño Jr. Eric Gerardo Garzón. Manuel Alexis Gaxiola. Nathan Alexander Giron. Eileen Lynette Gomez. Ashley Gomez. Astrid Gomez. Johan Giovanni Gonzalez. Jorge Andrés González. Jorge González Jr. Valerie Nicole González. Valerie Arlette González. Deyanira Itzel González Nájera. Minerva M. González Córdoba. Alices Kiara Garcia. Gracia. I'm sorry. Alexander Giovanni Greenman. Nicholas Ryan Guerra. Ana Guerrero. Diana Christine Gutierrez. Leslie J. Gutierrez. Samuel Gutierrez. Amber Marie Guzman. Kevin Guzman. Paola Guzman. Isaiah Jamal Hairston. Alejandra Hernandez. Alexis Nicole Hernandez. Alonso Hernandez. Amaris Istali Hernandez. Catherine Marie Hernandez. Dylan Hernandez. Gonzalo Omar Hernandez Jr. Jasmine Monique Hernandez. Jesus A. Hernandez. Luz Pamela Hernandez. Monique Bianca Hernandez. Priscilla Denise Hernandez. Josué Alejandro Hernandez. Eduardo Herrera Jr. Genesis Victoria Herrera. Jeanette Herrera. Nineveh Savannah Herrera. Uriel Andrés Herrera. Lorenzo Antonio Holguín. Pamela Michelle Holguín Enriquez. Oscar Albert Lopez. Gerardo Ibarra Jr. April Celeste Jean. Cassandra Arlene Lara. Kayla May Larry. Adrian Lascano. Vicente Manuel Lazos.
Samantha Sarai Lerma. Tony E. Leiva. Jennifer Sofia Limas. Paulina Llamas. Santiago Llamas. Brandon Lee Lopez. Gerardo Natividad López. Luis L. López de la Rosa. Joshua Nicholas Lorenzana. Yesenia Loya. Brian S. Lozano. Kimberly Giselle Lucas. Daniel A. Macias. Delilah Ray Maldonado. Michelle Maldonado. Eileen J. Marcial. Cassandra Monique Mariñela Arana. Estras A. Martel. Consuelo V. Martínez. Jesse Joe Martínez. Jesús F. Martínez Jr. Joel M. Martínez. Michael Martínez. Sergio D. Martínez. Jonah V. Martínez Gómez. William E. Martínez Reyes. Denise Alicia Maines. Crystal M. McClellan. William Edward McDormand. Alex Javier Medina. Daniel Medina. Carlos P. Medrano Jr. Diego Manuel Meléndez. Angel Mena. Brian Mendoza. Jonathan Eduardo Mendoza. Isan D. Meraz. Jorge L. Miranda Jr. Jacob Molina. Michelle Molina Calderón. Manuel Moncayo Jr. Christopher Montelongo. Alejandra Montes. Luz Montes. Joshua Montoya. Devin Alexander Morales. Edgar Eduardo Morales. Elsie Michelle Morales. Slow down. Omar Andrew Morales. Raymond Jimmy Morales. Alvin Allen Moreno. Daniela Moreno. Valerie Moreno. Robert Anthony Morga. Brianna Marie Munguia. Athena Marie Muñiz. Angel Muñoz. Oscar D. Muñoz Soto. Yada N. Murillo. Bethany Esmeralda Navejas. Italia Karina Nieto. Andrew Ocano. Aleidi Briseida Olacio. Okay. Christopher Sebastian Olivas. Aaron Rodrigo Olmos. Alejandro Ordaz Jr. Nathan Oropesa. Jaylene Andrea Orozco. Omar Ortiz. Luis Fernando Padilla Escamilla. Jacqueline Eunice Palomares. Brianna Nicole Parra. Armando Angel Paz. Desiree Paz. Lluvia Noemí Paz. Oscar Julian Pedregón. Larry Peña. Stephanie Peña. Ana Patricia Perches. Valeria Leslie Pereira. Derek Isaiah Pérez. Eric Alonso Pérez. Zaira Pérez. Christian Pintor. Ignacio Plasencia. Santana Ponce. Chelsea N. Porras. Genesis Hannah Preciado. Eric Gustavo Quiñones. Víctor Manuel Radilla. Christian Ramírez. Hindi Adriana Ramírez. Ivan O. Ramírez Jr. Jessica Cristina Ramírez. Jesús Alejandro Ramírez. Mario Dominic Ramírez. Raymond Anthony Ramírez. Vanessa Ramírez. Victoria Ramírez. Alan Ramírez Flores. Brian Alejandro Ramos. Cindy Marie Ramos. Luis Alonso Ramos. Mariana Ramos. Santiago Ramos Jr. José Ángel Rentería Fernández. Crystal Reyes. Diego Alberto Reyes. Santiago Reyes. Tania A. Reyes Sánchez. Gabriel Rios. Ivy Nicole Rios. Kaori Rivera. Robbie Blue Rivas. Alyssa Brianna Rivera. Denise Yasmin Rivera. Adamari Rocha. Brianna Nicole Robles. Alonso André Rodríguez. Andrés Rodríguez. Francisco Javier Rodríguez. Jesús Adrian Rodríguez. Jorge Javier Rodríguez. Obed Arturo Rodríguez. Perla Rodríguez. Brisa Yaneli Rodríguez. Kevin Rodríguez. Jorge Romero. Genesis Andrea Rosales. Jacqueline Areli Rubio. Arlette Sabrina Reese. Michelle Lorraine Salas. Angel Jeremy Samaniego. Andrés Alberto Sánchez. Hortensia V. Sánchez. Noelia Sánchez. Christian Andrés Santibáñez. Melissa Saucedo. Eric Jesús Cermeño. Sarah Alicia Serrano. Alexis Rafael Cerratos. Miguel Ángel Sierra III. Devon Garrett Sizemore. Rita K. Slider. Gerardo Alonso Solorzano. Joe Soltero. Brandon Soria. Alan Soriano Hernández. Edgar Sosa. Carla Gabriela Sosa. Brianna Areli Soto. Jonathan Soto. Nicholas Anthony Sparks. Omar Alfredo Suárez. Antonio Tapia Saldierna. Victor Tellez Jr. Matthew Isaiah Tellez. Rafael G. Tena Jr., Lisbeth Terrazas Gomez, Eduardo Torres III, Sarah Torres, Abdiel Torres Gutierrez, Grisel Tovar Rodriguez, Robert West Trejo, Angel Nicole Treviso, Lelani Unzueta, Isabel Urquizo, Ingrid Eileen Valdez, Brian Alberto Valenzuela, José Manuel Valenzuela III, Savannah Saidi Valenzuela, Paulina Varela, Daisy Vargas, Ingrid America Vasquez, Vanessa Michelle Vasquez, Sebastián Vega, Valeria Velarde, Kimberly Ann Veloz, Isaac Benzor, Gerardo Israel Villa, Eliciar Villarreal, José Vizcarra, Diana L. Vizcarra Alvarado, Ashley Alejandra Wall, Gustavo Ñañez, Víctor Alexis Zaragoza, Alonso Contreras, Matthew Joel Gutierrez, Samuel René Osoria, Alejandro Junior Ponce, José Preciado, and the last graduate of the class of 2017, Jaylene M. Zavala.
Thank you, Mr. Serna and Ms. Ponce. In a few moments, our seniors will be exiting in a recessional out of the tunnel to the south side of the Don Haskins Center. Families and friends, please meet your graduates there. It is my pleasure to perform the tassel ceremony. Class of 2017, please stand up. The final act of graduation is a tassel ceremony. It's a symbol of the completion of your work and your graduation. Please move your tassels from the right to the left. You are now officially the 27 graduates of Del Valle High School. At this time, I invite all the Del Valle High School alumni to please stand and sing along with the playing of your alma mater, which you will find in the back of your program.
Remember when we were young, breaking every rule they made. I never changed what we done.